IAN.com podcasts.
Good afternoon and welcome to another InvestorIdeas.com podcast looking at cannabis news, stocks to watch, as well as insights from thought leaders and experts. Today we look at announcements from Organigram Holdings Incorporated, trading on the TSXV Venture as OGI and the OTCQX as OGRMF. IAN.C Capital Holdings Incorporated, trading on the CSE as IAN and the OTCQX as ITHUF. Aurora Cannabis Incorporated, trading on the New York Stock Exchange and TSX as ACB, and CannTrust Holdings Incorporated, trading on the TSX as TRST. First, looking at Organigram Holdings Incorporated, the parent company of Organigram Incorporated, a leading licensed producer of cannabis who has been recognized as one of the 2019 OTCQX Best 50. Organigram was ranked as fourth best performing stock on the OTCQX Best Market for 2018. The OTCQX Best 50 is an annual ranking of the top 50 U.S. and international companies traded on the OTCQX Best Market based on an equal weighting of a one-year total return and average daily dollar volume growth. Companies in the 2019 OTCQX Best 50 were ranked based on their performance during the 2018 calendar year. At Organigram, we believe corporate excellence and product excellence go hand in hand, says Greg Engel, CEO of Organigram. We're proud to be recognized as one of 2019 OTCQX Best 50 and believe that our team's diligence related to governance, operations, and output will continue to support Organigram's continued and growing success both here and home and around the world. Looking next at IAN.C Capital Holdings Incorporated, which owns, operates, and partners with best-in-class regulated cannabis operations across the U.S., who announced that it's opened its second New York dispensary, located in Dutchess County town in Wappingers Falls. The dispensaries will operate at Sativa Hudson Valley under IAN.C's Sativa New York dispensary brand. The 2,600 square foot dispensary is located at 1147 Route 9 in Wappingers Falls, a short drive from Beacon train station on the Metro North Railroad, Marist College, Vassar College, and a collection of New York historical sites. The retail location initially will offer more than 30 locally sourced lab-tested products, including vape cartridges, tinctures, capsules, and powders, dispensed by high knowledgeable patient care representatives. This is the second of IAN.C's 4 New York licensed dispensaries with locations in Staten Island and Chemung County. Still to follow, IAN.C opens its first New York dispensary in Brooklyn in December 2018. The opening of our Sativa Hudson Valley dispensary is a major milestone for IAN.C, as it marks the 20th dispensary opened by the company, said Hadley Ford, CEO of IAN.C. 2019 will be full of catalysts and exciting developments for Sativa, including the much-anticipated completion of our cultivation facility in Warwick, New York, and the opening of dispensaries in Staten Island and Chemung County. Next, looking at Aurora Cannabis Incorporated, who announced today that Michael Singer, previously chairman of the board, has been appointed executive chairman of the board of directors. The company also announced that independent director Ronald Funk has been named lead independent director, and Margaret Atkins has been appointed as a new independent director and chair of the audit committee. Diane Zhang, who served at the company board since November 2017, has voluntarily resigned her position as director of Aurora. As Aurora continues to mature into the world's largest and leading cannabis companies, it's important that our board continues to examine its composition to ensure that its experience and expertise aligns with the company's strategic direction, said Michael Singer, executive chairman. The changes announced today ensure that our board is well equipped to continue to provide that guidance and strong oversight to the company. In my new role, I will continue to work closely with our CEO, Terry Booth, and the rest of our senior executive team on all matters pertaining to strategic direction, execution, and finance. Ron, with his exceptional senior leadership track record and experience, has been a valuable contributor as an independent director and is now positioned to play a more critical role as our lead independent director. He will work closely with Norman Beauchamp, chair of the governance committee, to continue to enhance our corporate governance practices. Lastly, we look at CannTrust Holdings Incorporated, who announced that it satisfied all the regulatory requirements to list its common shares on the New York Stock Exchange. Trading on the company's common shares on the New York Stock Exchange will begin on Monday, February 25th, under the ticker symbol CTST. The company's common shares will continue to be listed on the TSX under the ticker symbol TRST. That's all for today's podcast. Podcast is now a certified word trademark on the blockchain through Cognate Incorporated CM certification. InvestorIdeas.com podcasts are also available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, and TuneIn. If you'd like to be a guest or sponsor of this podcast, please contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products or services or securities. Investors are reminded that all investments involve risk and possible loss of investment. Investor Ideas does not condone the use of cannabis except where permissible by law. Our site does not possess, distribute, or sell cannabis products.